Alrighty. Today was the MLB trade deadline, and the Dodgers did absolutely nothing. I mean, yes, they went out and got Joey Gallo, but we've all seen his year. They traded away Jake Lamb for cash, and I think a player, what they haven't announced yet. They traded away Mitch White to Toronto, which that's a good thing for Mitch White, because I saw the other day that he was kind of complaining that the Dodgers keep bringing him up, sending him down, bringing him up, sending him down. So it's a win-win for Mitch White. But the Dodgers, man, going after Joey Gallo, we were in the Soto talks with, obviously the Padres got him with Josh Bell, which was absolutely crazy. But the Padres pretty much traded their whole farm system away. So, you get Soto for 2 years. You maybe get, I don't know what Josh Bell's contract is. I think it's a year. But you get him for a year. I don't like my hat that way. But you get him for a year, or for the rest of the year. So he's kind of a rental. You get Soto for this year and next year. And I think, I think that's it. But, so that's a huge thing. Harrison Bader to the Yankees, which was crazy. Whit Merrifield finally gets out of Kansas City to Toronto. So, it's been a crazy deadline. Christian Vasquez yesterday in an interview with the Red Sox gets traded mid-interview to the Astros as they're in Houston. Like, how crazy. But I want to talk about the Dodgers. They did, like I said, they did absolutely nothing besides go get Joey Gallo. Here's the thing. Yes, I understand that Joey Gallo is having a terrible year. But there is a but. But he has been an all-star before. He was great with the Rangers. And the way I look at it is when he went to New York last year, because after the Trey Turner and the Max Scherzer trade to the Dodgers, and Anthony Rizzo to the Yankees, Joey Gallo got traded to the Yankees, and it was talked about. It was like a huge thing, right? And that's what it felt like. Because I remember, like, my buddy, he was like, let's go, we just got Gallo. Like, he was excited. And the Dodgers were in talks with trying to get Joey Gallo. And this season he's been kind of bad. But the way I look at it is maybe this could be a fresh start. We could get the Joey Gallo of old. Where I honestly feel like he pressured himself in New York. Think about it. You go from the Rangers, who ain't the best team in the world, to the Yankees. You have to wear the pinstripes. Like, you're in the East Coast, where those fans, man, Yankee fans, Red Sox fans, East Coast fans in general, they'll let you know if you suck. and fans not backing them up didn't help him. Yeah, he has a huge strikeout rate. But just maybe, the Dodgers can get him back to the Ranger way. I know he had a strikeout, like a high strikeout with the Rangers, but he was you wanted Joey Gallo up in big situations. With the Yankees, you didn't. Third time's a charm for Joey Gallo with the boys in blue, because the Dodgers, they do something to players, I feel like, what make them good. Tyler Anderson, for example. Almonte used to be a Rocky, now a Dodger, and he's one of our nastiest pitchers. The thing, what I kind of see about the trade deadline and why we didn't make any big moves is, we didn't really need Juan Soto. Would it have been nice? Yes. Would it have been nice to get him, because then you would have heard, like, Padre fans complain? Yes. Sorry, Padre fans, but I see y'all on Twitter, and it's just, it's bad. Anyway, and then, we would have got Soto, but we would have had to give up so much, just like the Padres did. So at the end of the day, I'm not too mad that we didn't get him. The one thing what I'd be mad about if I was a Padres fan was the Luke Voit situation. Eric Hosmer had to screw the Padres over one last time, because Luke Voit was kind of their, like, big DH, and since Hosmer said no to getting traded to the Nats, they said, hey, you want to go to Boston? He said yes. So that made the Nats ask, or maybe the Padres offer Voit or Hosmer, or the Nats asking for Voit, like something like that. So you lose a big bat there, I feel like. But you get Josh Bell, and I feel like Josh Bell and Luke Voit are kind of the same player. So, I mean, it's a win-win for the Padres. They had a heck of... Oh, Josh Hader. I totally forgot all about that. They get Josh Hader, which, I mean, seeing that trade doesn't make sense to me because Rogers and Hader's numbers are pretty much the same. I think Hader's ERAs maybe... like it's like 20, there's a 20-point difference. Like it's still like a 4-point something. I think Rogers was like a 4.60 and then Hader's is like a 4.40 something or something like that. But I know their ERAs are pretty close, so that trade makes sense, but it doesn't. Like I don't know. Will Smith off of the Braves goes to Houston. That's huge. Not Rafael Devers. I can't remember the dude's name. The Angels closer. Is his name? Not Jose Iglesias. I totally forgot the dude's name, but I know it. Anyway, the closer for the Angels goes to the Braves. Noah Syndergaard to the Phillies. It's been a crazy deadline. Just unfortunately, the Dodgers weren't able to make a move. But Soto to the Padres, which is cool, I guess. It's a win-win for them, but it is what it is. And then Gallo to the Dodgers, which I give it like a 45 to 55% chance that he might do good, he might do bad, but I'm leaning towards the bad right now, but we'll see. And giving up Jake Lamb, because the Dodgers did trade Jake Lamb to the Mariners, makes no sense. He was doing so good for us. Well, he's doing pretty decent. Anyway, yeah, that's all. Like, comment, subscribe, turn on those post notifications. I'll see you guys in the next one.